No, of course not. I'm just saying, there's some place you go in and you think, oh, this is going to be kitschy. And you go in and they're really not. This is not one of those places.
Mm-hmm.
I like kitsch, though. It's actually only been there since 2003.
Really?
Yeah.
I think.
Help me find interesting parts.
That's what I'm doing.
I know, but I can't keep up with you. By the time I copy you, you've moved on to the next place. Come on, sis.
Experience is the teacher, but by using new materials in varying designs.
When you say real magician,
Huh?
I've never heard of him. Have you heard of him?
Who?
Ben Franklin IV?
No.
See, now we're talking about the movie.
I know, but look at the sign there.
Yeah. Holy freak.
Is there even a motel in Point Pleasant?
What?
Is there even a motel in Point Pleasant?
God. I'm sorry, but this section reads like a families attraction. And the paint cans, that was help.
When we were in like I was telling the guy who goes to it yesterday, Tom Styles, when we were reading the graffiti inside of the
That is until one day in December 1967.
I was telling him this sounds like one of the darker parts of one of the more disturbing subreddits I've been on.
Yeah.
This seems like a different subreddit.
Yeah. Actually, that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
But,
because this is a special kind of glass, you know.
yeah, that is kind of epic.
Yeah, breakaway glass.
But that is the telephone used by Richard Gere to talk to Ingrid Cold Mothman from the motel scenes. Because of course it is.
Are you not officially a fan? Have you ever seen the movie? Because I've never seen the movie.
I've never seen it either.
Creepy lip balm prop.
What?
Creepy lip balm prop.
What am I holding?
Chapstick.
Would most of these make more sense if we had actually
Seen the movie?
seen it?
Go to Sayre glanced out his kitchen window.
Yep.
Look,
Take some supper. There's the wind.
Yeah, this is all a movie.
Seen in the movie. Just you know, there. Because
Ooh,
now that's cool.
this is probably shouldn't touch.
This is not to touch the props, so don't touch.
Sorry. Ooh, oh, well, this is neat. This is the silver bridge they keep talking about. The memorial was yesterday.
That's cool.
This is part of the bridge.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, is this related to?
I didn't think so, but
I mean, I know it's Point Pleasant history, but I didn't think it was related to the Mothman. So that's really not relevant.
oh, wait, never mind.
Charlene's car hung precariously on
I
one remains
misunderstood
of the
the
bridge.
whole for a minute.
It was the worst
Badly.
bridge disaster in U.S.
I
history.
was like, why would they charge for the dead bodies? There's
No.
people.
No, seriously, I didn't think this was in any way related to. That would make sense.
This is the 50th anniversary, I think.
Yeah, I'm just saying it doesn't have anything to do with the Mothman.
Maybe. Well, I'll tell you when I got interested, right? Because I was sort of dismissive of the whole Mothman idea, you know? Mm-hmm. But I'll tell you the sorts of mysteries I get really into. Those ones. It says.
Oh God, it is. It is related to it. Look, it's part of the song. The song was written in '89.
Indrid, Cold, and Alien.
Yeah, put down.
They couldn't crack the case. So they called in a metals expert to examine the twisted wreckage.
So they think the disaster ended the saga?
Yeah.
Potentially?
Holy crap.
See, the Men in Black interest me.
Yes.
And creep me out.
Well, you know, creepy though they may be, they're snazzy dressers. They pull off those suits like nothing else.
Yeah. The weird part to me, though, is people have talked about seeing them, and they tend to be, like, they have no hair on their faces.
Yeah.
Like, no eyebrows.
I didn't know those were related.
No.
That is actually interesting.
So, like, they think that this disaster sort of closed the rift, in essence? In fear of UFO burn.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
I mean, not the fear, not the UFO bird. That's hilarious. Actually, shouldn't it be UFB?
Well, depends. Was the bird the UFO, or was the bird in the UFO?
The bird's not a bird. The bird is the Mothman.
Yeah, I understand. Though this looks different from...
Yeah.
Like, this creature has no neck. Or really...
Yeah, but this has also been the concept for the drawings.
Then how come, like, the statue and the little guy over there look so different? Because this guy could be subtle, you know? Guy over there, not subtle. You know?
Oh.
And I'm way more likely...
Oh, God, the bird is something else. The bird is killed in '66, but it was like a giant owl.
Oh, neat.
But the Mothman is that's just still at large.
Oh, goodness. Wait, when is this then?
It does not say. They cut out the dates, and that's bothering me.
Okay. Well, this is really neat.
War of 1812. On October 20th, 1812, the Western Virginia Brigade of Militia under command of General Joel Leftwich embarked here for the Ohio frontier to join the Northwestern Army for service in the Second War with England.
You know about this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Keep talking.
Well, other side. This has a lot to do with it too.
I know, but you're the tour guide, you're the expert. Tell us as much as you know.
Well, in the
Don't lie.
No, no. In the War of 1812, we had the Point Pleasant was still under the state of Virginia, and we had militia from Virginia join in the fight against England, and this is where they met up.
But this isn't.
No, this is actually the Revolution. This is before the Revolutionary War. Point Pleasant battle. Here, on October 10th, 1774, General Andrew Lewis and 1,000 Virginia riflemen defeated the Federated Indian tribes led by Cornstalk. Known as the First Battle of the Revolution, it was the most important battle between Indians and whites. I can tell you that there's an argument to that. To be truthful, this is the first and the largest battle between Indians, Native Americans and European immigrants in Virginia. But the largest battle between Native Americans and during the Revolution was in the Battle of Newtown in Elmira, New York, when General Sullivan took on the Iroquois Nation.
So here's a question. Can you contextualize this history for us? Why fight? Why was there fighting?
Well, in the first one, when we fought against the Native Americans, we were actually fighting for land moving west. Okay, land belonging to the Native Americans, not belonging to us. I'm going to say us. I mean the new soon-to-be Americans. Yeah. The problem with that is that happened all the way across the country. The second thing is, during the Battle of 1812, we fought because the British came over and wanted to take America back, because that was pretty self-evident.
Why did they want to? And also, if we lost, which we did, why didn't we come British again?
Well, technically we won the War of 1812, although we did lose a lot of land and structures and face.
I could have sworn we lost.
We didn't lose a battle of any war until Vietnam.
Other historian.
The cameraman thought we lost the battle of 1812. We did not lose the battle of 1812. We did not lose the War of 1812. And then, of course, we won the Battle of Point Pleasant, the chief event of Lord Dunmore's War. The monument. What's that?
Who's Lord Dunmore?
It's the person that was the governor over this area. This monument was erected in the year of 1909 in commemoration of the Battle of Point Pleasant, fought at the mouth of the Great Kanawha River, now in West Virginia, October 10th, 1774, between 1,250 Virginia colonial troops composing the left wing of Lord Dunmore's army, commanded by General Andrew Lewis on one side, and an equal number of warriors from the United Indian Nations, Shawnees, Delawares, Mingos, Wyandots, Miamis, and Ottawas, northwest of the Ohio on the other. At the head of these warriors was the renowned Shawnee chief, Tu-Endie-Wei, known to the Virginians as Cornstalk, and his subordinate chieftains Blue Jacket, Black Hawk, and Red Hawk, Alpanisco, Scopathus, Chiawi, and Pakishinwa, the last being killed in the battle and thus leaving his son, Tecumseh, an orphan child. That day that was fought the most important battle ever waged between the forces of civilization and of barbarism in America. And on no other field of the colonial wars was there displayed greater valor or bravery than on that day, at Point Pleasant. Cornstalk's battle cry, be strong, was often heard above the din of conflict, but he and his hosts were defeated. And Lyman C. Draper estimates the Indian loss at 233 killed and wounded. It was a great victory for the Virginians, but it was dearly bought, one man out of every 5 of the number engaged being killed or wounded. Cornstalk was atrociously murdered by the whites at Point Pleasant, November 10, 1777, 3 years and 1 month after the battle. Of Tu-Endie-Wei, better known as Cornstalk to the early settlers and frontiersmen, Chief Cornstalk was well known and respected by the white settlers and Indian tribes of the Ohio Valley. As chief of the Shawnees and head of the Northwestern Confederated Tribes, Cornstalk decided to make peace with the white man. However, he was forced to lead the attack on the Long Knives at the Battle of Point Pleasant on October 10, 1774. Although he survived the battle, he was murdered 3 years later by soldiers at Fort Randolph.
So he was on the side of the European settlers.
He wanted peace, but no, didn't.
You didn't get that from the description on the obelisk?
And do you know what why we were called Long Knives? Because the bayonets at the end of our rifles were long, and they called them Long Knives. Ann Bailey, heroine of the frontier. Here lies Mad Ann Bailey, heroine of the Virginia frontier. Ann Hennis came to Virginia at age 19. She married Richard Trotter, who was later killed at the Battle of Point Pleasant on October 10, 1774. Mad Ann dressed in buckskins and galloped off to avenge her husband's death. She traveled to the remote settlements carrying messages. Ann later married John Bailey, a member of the garrison at Fort Lee in Charleston in 1785. Ann rode 200 miles round trip from Fort Lee to Fort Savannah, Lewisburg for gunpowder in 1790. This historic ride saved the fort in honor of her heroism and was presented with the black horse she rode. She named the horse Liverpool after her birthplace in England. She settled here after the Revolutionary War near her only son, William. Mad Ann is credited with bringing the first pair of geese across the mountains. Legend also has it that she brought the first copper still to the valley. Ann Hennis Trotter Bailey died in Gallia County, Ohio, November 22nd, 1825. She was interred here by Colonel Charles Lewis chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution on October 10, 1901. Ann Hennis Trotter Bailey, 1825, Revolutionary Scout.
Yeah, born 1742.
Yeah,
Died
1825. All right. I thought Tu-Endie-Wei State Park was like all the other state parks. You had lodging and you had stuff like that. No, this is very small.
One of the smallest state parks in West Virginia.
I just noticed that. So
close to 5 acres. It's open from May the 1st to October the 31st normally.
okay, that's why the thing was closed.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Well, actually, last year and this year both, they've closed right after battle days.
Oh, really? So this is, you're wonderful.
Oh,
So this is better than the one at Marietta.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm asking you.
Oh, you're
Because they have a river museum up there at Marietta.
Yes.
So, but they have a steamboat too. They have they
have the Snyder. That
that's not a steamboat, a stern wheeler. Yeah, they have one up there. So,
Right.
so I know you can ride it during the when it's you can.
Oh, you're talking about Rebels, and they do their little excursion.
Yeah, we.
Lewis and Clark Core Discovery Keelboat. This model was built by Bill Godel of Elizabeth, Pennsylvania in 2003. It was previously displayed in the Monongahela River Buffs Museum. Shut up. The model was donated to the Point Pleasant River Museum by Dr. J.K. Fulmore, the first of California, Pennsylvania, former president of the Monongahela River Buffs Museum. The model was created from a sketch drawn by Meriwether Lewis when the boat was being built. The keelboat was 55 feet long and 8 feet wide.
Awesome. Thank you. This is
Clearly not this, but this.
the pilot rules. Mm-hmm. Any particularly interesting ones you want to share?
I can't really see them.
Oh,
Do you have your phone?
yeah, in my purse here.
No,
Yeah,
this
we
isn't
need a light in
awkward.
here. Oh, hold on. Wait.
Oh, that works. Jesus Christ, you really didn't. Did it?
I actually found mine right there.
Okay.
But we have a light now, so.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's take a look. In the following rules, the words steam vessel and steamer shall include any vessel propelled by machinery. Risk of collision can, when circumstances permit, be ascertained by carefully watching the compass bearing of an approaching vessel. If the bearing does not appreciably change, such risk should be deemed to exist. Rule 1. When steamers are approaching each other from opposite directions, the signals for passing shall be one short and distinct blast of the whistle to alter course to starboard so as to pass on the port side of the other, and two short and distinct blasts of the whistle to alter course to port so as to pass on the starboard side of the other.
Nice.
I'm out of breath.
Yeah, I don't think you should read all of them, but
Because of the climbing up the stairs.
here's our pilot, who appears to be dead.
Yeah, I would have said asleep, but that's a little too slumped for asleep.
He's a little bit dead, but he's okay. Okay. You can touch all of these, see? Okay, it was a little bit squeaky. Okay, let me try to
This is epic.
check out these badges.
Those are cool.
Like a sea shanty to play under this, very low. Ay.
Sorry. I didn't know it was going to do that.
Okay, let's go check out the
Simulator.
and then go downstairs because we don't have a lot of time. We have to go.
This here, this place, this is interesting.
I know. I agree. This place could also take 3 to 4 hours.
And it actually could.
Yeah, but we don't have 3 to 4 hours. I have 35 minutes of battery.